Well, the rules of the road are not always clear when it comes to pedestrians.
In our legal lens, Fox 2's Jeff Bernthal asked Brown and Crouppen attorney Andrea McNairy what the law has to say.
I want to talk about crosswalks and I guess what does the law say in terms of, who has the right of way in those situations?
In this situation, both motorists and pedestrians have legal responsibilities. So, in Missouri, if there's no traffic control signals, a driver must yield to pedestrians in a crosswalk. So, that means either slowing down or completely stopping to make sure they cross safely. Missouri law also recognizes unmarked crosswalks. So if you can visualize in your mind's eye an unmarked crosswalk, that would be where the sidewalk or the shoulder basically extends at a corner into the road about 6 feet wide. So, and the flip side of that is pedestrians also are prohibited from leaving the curb or walking into the path of oncoming traffic.
And I know one question that comes up sometimes is bicyclists. If they're coming through, who has the right of way between the pedestrian and the bicyclist?
So cyclists are treated much like cars. So just like a vehicle has to yield the right of way to a pedestrian, cyclists do too. The only exception is if the bicyclist dismounts and walks their bike. And in that case, they're treated as a pedestrian.
And I think touched on this, but what is the situation where you have those unmarked intersections? Who has the right of way there?
So again, you are to imagine basically a crosswalk extending from a curb or a sidewalk um, into the roadway about the size of a normal crosswalk. But drivers are still required, even when there is no imagined marked or unmarked crosswalk. Drivers still have to exercise the highest degree of care when driving. So if someone entered and say into a highway, you still have the responsibility to yield to pedestrians either by stopping, slowing, or swerving.
All right. Great advice as always. Andrea McNairy with Brown and Crouppen. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Jeff Bernthal, Fox 2 News.
And you can catch the legal lens with Brown and Crouppen on Fox 2 every Wednesday at 6 p.m.